feels very weird doing a video outside of my flat and not being stuck behind that desk and being glued to my seat in my chair. But I figured because it's now just a teeny bit safer to go out, try something a little bit different. So today we're gonna go around London looking out for filming locations for some of my favorite films and some of the most popular films to have shot in this great city. But it'll make a nice change of pace of me rambling on about random bits of content that I like or dislike. Hopefully it's a bit more enjoyable for you guys as well. But yeah, here's hope.
Are you vlogging?
Yeah, I told you, it's the whole point.
Oh, I like vlogging.
Yeah,
This is fun.
it's great.
Hello.
So, right behind me is Borough Market, which some people might recognise as being from Bridget Jones's Diary, a movie that I love very much. I'm not ashamed to say it, but I always did wonder how it was that Bridget was able to afford a flat right in the middle of Borough Market, which is practically on the doorstep of central London. I mean, last time I checked, publishing didn't pay that much, but maybe I'm in the wrong industry. Who knows? I almost wasn't going to buy something until I saw the peanut butter and jam.
Put one in the back.
Oh, thank you very So I'm a little blurry in this shot. I can tell the sun has just gone behind the mayor's office, but behind me you can see Tower Bridge, which a lot of people remember as having recently appeared in Spider-Man Far From Home. And while there's a bit of contention as to whether or not the crew actually filmed here, it did appear in plenty of aerial shots, so I feel like it counts, and plus I just love that movie, so getting to visit this location is always a treat for me. My hair's going all over the place. So we just made the same mistake as a bunch of tourists. We essentially got off Tower Bridge a little too soon, and now we have to walk all the way back up just to get to the north side of the river and essentially walk towards where we're trying to get to. But yeah, in this heat, making a mistake like that is just, oh, it's annoying. It's annoying, Alex. I want an explanation. Finally made it to the Tate Modern Museum, which, hey, if you're a fan of Mission Impossible, you'll know exactly why we've come to this building, because it was in the most recent film in the franchise, Fallout, which, of course, if you remember, had Tom Cruise chasing Henry Cavill into some imaginary doorway that I've yet to find. I'm almost certain that they built it for the set, but at the end of that chase scene, of course, you do have Tom Cruise reach the top of the building. In fact, there's that incredible panning shot where you see him right at the top of the chimney, which you can't see from here, but you will have seen some of the shots before. But you will also know, if you paid attention to that film's production history, that near here, in fact not too far away from here, is the location where, during filming, Tom Cruise broke his ankle, and despite the fact that he's obviously visibly in pain when that happens during the stunt, they left that stunt in the movie and you can still see it in the chase, which just goes to show, if it's done right the first time, even if you broke your ankle, just keep it in the film. For people who haven't seen it, Man Up is a romantic comedy starring Lake Bell and Simon Pegg, and if you haven't seen it, please watch it. It's a gem of a movie, and I don't think enough people saw it when it came out in the cinemas, so if you get a chance, definitely give it a look. But it's about two people who end up on a date accidentally. I won't spoil too much about the scenario that puts them together, but there is an interesting story there, and they start their date right here at the South Bank. They come down the steps and decide where to go next. But of course, with this being one of the most romantic spots in all of London, this is a great place to start and a wonderful place to be on a sunny day like this. Yeah, it's pretty busy here, and of course this is Westminster Bridge, but the reason we're here is because it featured in that iconic opening scene in 28 Days Later, a film that, exactly, which admittedly, I have to be completely honest here, I have not seen all the way through because I'm not a fan of scary movies, and so I cannot make it to the end, but I have seen that scene, and it's incredible that they were even able to achieve this because of course Westminster Bridge at all times of the day is very busy, and as it turns out during the production of the film the crew only had a couple of minutes in order to get that shot, and it's amazing that they got it. But hey, we're still talking about it, so it was worth the effort. At the end of the tour, I wanted to end it with one of the most iconic locations in all of London, Trafalgar Square, which of course I'm sure you're already aware has featured in a ton of movies and TV shows, but today I want to pay particular attention to its use in Wonder Woman, one of the best DC movies to come out in recent years, and probably one of the only best to come out from DC. But anyway, its appearance in Wonder Woman is dressed up to be the location where our main characters get to celebrate victory, finally winning the war and get to celebrate VE Day. Now, one of the best things about Trafalgar Square is that because it hasn't changed too much over the last couple of years, it doesn't have to be dressed up too much to be a convincing location in a period film. Of course though, with that said, there's still plenty of dressing that went into the film, but as you can see, there's a lot of history here and it's worth a visit at any time of the year. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this tour around some of London's filming locations. We have enjoyed showing you around, and now I think we have earned ourselves a plate of chicken wings, so let's go.